What's up, YouTube? Dan Matheny here, getting ready to shave. I'm going to call this a Cajun shave because we're using Pintail by the Cajun Blade. And I will have the Cajun Blade soap listed down below. I'll have a link to the soap and I'll have a link to the about. I'll just go off the top of my head on what he's written to me a little bit. Eric Herbert pretty much shaves with a straight razor 80% of the time and 20% with a DE. What is your DE of choice? Anyway, that's the soap I'm using today. And the razor I'm using today is the Schick Krona with the Shark Super Chrome in it. On its second use, Super Chrome. Yeah, let's uncover. Let's get my fingers out of the way and let's show the Super Chrome. Super Chrome. And I got news. Anyway, I decided it was a mutual decision between me and the wife that I wanted the goatee back. So we're gonna be leaving this and keeping this. But anyway, the aftershave balm we're going to be using today is the Cremo Cooling Post-Shave Balm. My go-to. My new go-to. And anyway, I think that's everything. Oh yeah, the brush I'm going to be using today is the Peregrino by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clog the sink and get the pre-shave. Oh yeah, the pre-shave. Can't forget the pre-shave. The pre-shave I'm using today is Razor Emporium pre-shave soap. And it works great. So there it is. So I'll have my pre-shave on and the water clogged with the drain stopper. And I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, we're going to build a lather here. My conversations with Eric were brief. But, now what we're going to do is we're going to see how the soap lathers and performs as we're going to talk about it as we shave. So, anyway, I got the water blooming right here because that's just what I do. I let the water bloom and here's what it looks like. Pintail. Just to show that I'm using Pintail. And we're going to dump it into the sink. Because that's just what we do. We're going to take our brush. Get it wet. Just give it a little squeeze. And now we're going to go to town. And build our lather. It's already building. I can already tell this is going to be a good lather. It smells good too, for sure. As I'm mixing it, there's a lot going on with this. But I probably need a lot of lather since I got about 6 days worth of growth on my face. This smells good. It smells real good. Yes, it does. I like the smell of this lather. It makes me think of camping. I smelled it. I still get the impression of camping out of it. With all the scents and stuff like that. But, this is a pretty good soap. This lathers up like a champ, man. I'm impressed. This lathers up fast. Fast. I'm already basically covered up. This lather works great. But Eric Herbert works a normal job like all of us. You know, I'm a custodian at an elementary school, and I love what I do. You know, there's certain things I got to think about in the future, like, you know, the bone spur in my left heel. But that's okay, because that's just, you know, what I do, and, you know, it is what it is. So, but he works a normal job like all of us, you know. So, I think that's cool, and he makes soaps, and his family helps him make soaps. So I know that. His wife and his daughter. So I hope, you know, I said all the facts right. You know, if there's anything I'm missing, I apologize. But this is an excellent lather. This really is. Lather's fast. Lather's plenty. There's a lot of the lather too. Yeah. I'm sure I can build more lather if I wanted to off of what I have. So, you know, I can take out of here and build more. So we have plenty. So first pass with the grain. Oh yeah, and the slickness on this is insane. The slickness is awesome, man. I'm glad that I get to do this, you know. And no one's paying me to do this, you know. I got a normal job too, and I just do this because I love, you know, because I've been just obsessed about soaps, and, you know, just lately I've just been an obsession. Because there's so many good soap makers now. You know, it's not like it was in 2016 when I first started. Even though there was probably like 100 soap makers, now there's millions of soap makers. And a lot of good soap makers too. That's for sure. Alright, so let's clear this up a little bit. Yep, now we're going to go ahead and shave it into a goatee. Yes, indeed. Slickness is good. Slickness is very good on this soap. And it smells amazing. But yeah, I'm now smelling like a manly scent in it. I don't know how to describe it, but it's manly. That's all I can say. It starts out like kind of campy and then it becomes manly. There we go. So how's everybody's Friday going? So Cajun Shave, I'm pretty happy with what I'm using. So But yeah, I'm growing the whole circle beard back just because, you know, it is what it is. But we're almost done. We're done with our first pass, but to save time for me, I'm just going to go ahead and lather the second pass, and I'm not worried about editing it out anymore because you guys should see the routine on how you should rinse up and make sure all the shaving cream's off or whatever. Or rinse as you're comfortable rinsing. And anyway, I'll be right back. Anyway, we'll pause it. I'll be right back. I'm back. Anyway, it's time for pass number 2 with the shit Corona. And this is one of my favorite razors. You know, I think, you know, the pattern that I'm doing is, it's kind of like I use a razor once in a while, but I've been using razors that I feel like using, you know? Like the Super Speeds and the shit Coronas and some of the newer stuff that I have, and yeah. That's just what I felt like using. But anyway, this is pass number 2. Sort of against the grain, across the grain in certain places, so... But yeah, I'm really liking the soap. I really want to buy more of their soaps. Like, I want to buy everybody's soaps. You know, I don't know. It's like there's so many good soaps out there. And the slickness is just amazing. Yeah, this is amazing. This soap is absolutely amazing. Slickness wise, it is amazing. Cushion, slickness, everything. This is an awesome soap. There we go. Yep. The circle beard's coming back. I didn't grow it because it didn't connect well, but now I realized, you know, it's just a couple little hairs here. It doesn't matter. You know, so, but 2 passes. I think we're going to call this good. Anyway, just for giggles, let's just see how much lather's in this. Because I still got plenty of lather. Yeah, there's plenty of lather here. And it's just amazing. Yeah, I can even build more of a lather off of this if I wanted to. So, but I think I did a good job. Anyway, I'll be right back with the alum stick. So, hang tight. Alright, YouTube. Dan Matheny here. I'm back. And now it's time for the alum stick. So, we're going to get the alum stick, rinse some water on it. We're going to see how we did. You know, There's some stinging, but not too bad. Yeah. There's always going to be a little stinging right there. Always. But that's okay. So, but anyway, it's a 10 soap. I mean, Cajun Blade soap, CajunBladeStore.com. You gotta go. You gotta get the soap. Pintail is an awesome soap for sure. So I'll have that soap listed, but check out their other soaps that just dropped on the 9th. So today is the 12th, but on the 9th, you know, he had some new soaps drop. And sample I might do a video on is this. This just dropped. You know, this is what came in the box. And it's been a great shave, and I'm happy I got the soap, and we're going to go ahead and clean everything up, and I'll be back with the witch hazel and the aftershave balm. All right, YouTube, I'm back. So, witch hazel time. Witch hazel time. Yeah. This is the Equate brand witch hazel, which works fine for my needs. It just works fine for my needs, you know. So here we go. Refreshing. Of course. Refreshing. And now, for the cold stuff. I don't need that much. I just need a little bit. Just need a little bit. Just need a little bit. So, yeah, today was awesome. It made me happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy for sure. And I hope we get to talk more, Eric. You know, I'd love to talk to you. So I know you're a busy guy, but anyway, all of you guys are awesome in the shave community that I talk to. So, you know, but I understand because I get busy too. So I don't blame you for being busy, because I certainly get busy myself. So, but anyway, your soap is awesome. I'm glad to do it. More than happy to do it. More than happy to demonstrate it. Excited. Let me know about any new products you put out, and I'll check it out, or I'll see what I can do to get it. So, but anyway, that's gonna be it. Thanks for letting me share, and you guys have a good day and a good weekend. See you.